Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be Cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
What is happening, YouTube, and welcome to Dark Souls 3. Let us begin. I've had this game for 5 days now, played some of it, so this is going to be my sort of walk through and how I play the game. Let's see here, we have the young. Yes. And for the gifts we have, I started the first time with the Summonless Soul. But I think rusted gold coins. Or a fire gem. I really don't. I really don't know. It's only 2,000 souls, so I don't. Go with the rusted gold coins, I guess. Well, no, let's let's go with the Souls. Great. Let's begin. Oh, hell yes. Let's do this. So I'm playing on the PS4. As you may or may not notice, this game is beautiful, and I really love this game so far. It is now previously my favorite Souls game has been Bloodborne, but this is turning out to be really quickly, I think, will be my favorite Souls game. And I know technically Bloodborne isn't a Souls game, but come on, it's like it's a copy and paste version of the Souls games, just blood echoes instead of souls and whatnot. So yeah. Ew, nice. Now this is a tutorial area, and now the reason I started with this class is just because I like the way you look. You look sort of like a Norse type Viking, and that suits me perfectly because I'm from Sweden. So yeah. But also the axe. I really like the weapon, and I'm using it for, well, not all the time, but yeah, it's a pretty useful weapon. And we have the power stance thing, or is it Warcry? I think it's Warcry. Staggered him, or I've tried to cut off his tail, but I don't think you can actually, because I've like tried many different waves and with many different weapons, and I hadn't had much luck about getting the tail off. So, but if you can do it, then leave a comment and tell me how the fuck to cut off the tail, because that would be cool. If that was sort of a secret thing that you could do, like right at the start of the game, that you can get some type of crystal weapon or something like that. That would be sweet. Another thing I'm not that good at right now is parrying, because it's very different in this game than previous ones. And there we go. I am terrible at parrying, so that was just luck, I can tell you. But yeah. Otherwise it plays just like a Souls game, you know, Dark Souls 1, and this reminds me so much of Dark Souls 1 with the asylum and everything, the mountains. And just look at this. This is so freaking cool. And of course we have the Firelink Shrine over there in the distance. Now this dude over here is a good guy to practice your parries. So let's see if we can... Hey, there we go! Well, I didn't get the repost, but... Let's jump. No! Shit. And it also takes a while to get the drop attack. And if you go over here, you can... Cleric's Sacred Chime. I didn't know they dropped that. Alright, I guess... That would be cool if you were a cleric or something. Why would they drop a Cleric's Chime though? Why don't they drop the crossbow or a pike or something like that? It doesn't seem to make any sense to me, but anyway, I just bought the official strategy guide today, just because I like to look at the books. I have the strategy guide for Bloodborne as well, and I just like the artwork and, you know, the... I don't use the guides as to, like, get information or something like that. It's just because I like to... Go! Fucking parry again, I'm turning out to be quite a parry master. But anyways, yes, I just like to, you know, to have them around. Sort of a collector of things I like, and I like Souls, Dark Souls and Bloodborne, so why not get the guides, you know? Anyway, let's take care of our first boss. And there's a couple of ways you can do this boss. There is an easy way, which I didn't figure out the first time I played, but basically the reason they give you fire bombs is because this boss have a weakness against fire in his second stage. But anyways, let's do this. And let's do this. And as soon as you get the sword, you can start attacking the dude, because he will take damage. So you can see I managed to get a chunk of health from him. And I also staggered. This dude is weak against fire, if you can get it. Okay. Anyway, it's not that hard to begin with, so I would recommend you just save your fire bombs, and this is a pretty easy. I think this is the most easiest tutorial boss ever. Like, even, well, I guess there's the Asylum Demon. I don't know. Not that hard anyways, but so let's proceed to Firelink Shrine. But before we go any further, we have some goodies to collect. Now there's a pathway over here you can take. And you may also notice that I got embered. Like, I restored my ember. That's basically humanity in this game. So you can see that I glow right now, and as soon as I die, this will disappear. I won't become hollow right away. That's also different in this game, but I'll explain that when we come to it. So just look at this. It's so freaking beautiful. Backstab. Don't get too close to that dude over there just yet. We can pick up this shield. Be careful for the ambush. Let's see if we can parry him again. No, no, no. No. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. That's just... that's my luck. Ember! Be careful for the dog over here. He scared the shit out of me the first time. There should be an item over here. It's a ember. Yes, it is. And there's also an item. It's up this way. Is it not? Yes. No? Yes. No. There should be an item. Oh, I know where it is. Anyway, here it is. My God. Hello, sir.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to loot the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Embed the coiled sword.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
So here we can choose to level up.
Farewell, Min.
Let's pop our Sovereign Souls. And now, as you can see, we have quite a bit of souls. So let's...
Ashen, produce the coiled sword at the mark of Toloth.
Yes.
Very well. Then Tuthaken.
Let's see, we are... I really want to get the health up, vigor, and strength. So let's level up to 16 right away. Yes, let's do it.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
And over here we have a
pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me, as is thy wont. No?
She looks a lot like the Firekeepers in Dark Souls 2. The ones in the beginning. And I know a lot of people have said that. So basically, if you bring her, you can bring her an item and give it to her, and she will upgrade her inventory so you can buy more stuff. Basically, there's another key that you can buy here that will lead you to a sewer of some sort in the undead settlement.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
And over here we have a familiar dude. What is up?
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
And here we can reinforce our weapons. We can infuse weapons. Like, say, if I did choose the fire ember, I can infuse my axe with the fire. But I didn't, so we can't. And we need one more Titanite shard to upgrade our axe. We can also repair our equipment. And a lot Estus. So the Ashen Estus flask is basically
Prithee, be
whenever I
careful.
yeah, whenever I do this, like, that you can see the blue bar in the top left corner, that like my mana, or if whatever you want to call it, drops. So my Ashen flask replenish that. So
Well, it is good, wasn't he?
however, I am not planning on using that Estus flask just now, so I will make it 4 regular Estus flask, and we can also reinforce our Estus flasks here. But then we need shards.
Prithee, be careful. I don't.
Shards. Shards. Alright, I believe that is it. Actually, no, it's not. There's another dude we can speak to. He's easily forgotten. What is up?
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus. Now, do not be away over long.
I won't, Ludley. This is a pretty interesting place indeed. If we go up here and to our right, there is a giant, but there's nothing happening, so we don't need to worry about that for now. This is a place you need a special key to access it, and that special key is with the hag downstairs. She sells it to you, but you need more souls, and then you can access this part, and you can gain access over there, and you can gain access to the roof. I can gain access to the roof, however, if I use this glitch. As you can see, I can gain access to this part of the game right now, but I am not going to for this walkthrough purpose. And I also believe it's going to get patched because I don't think that's the original idea to get you up there as of yet anyways. Anyway, we can drop down and get our item here, Homeward Bone. We can, however, try to kill this dude. I don't have an Estus flask. I really want some of that before we try to do it, though. Where's the entrance? There it is. So let's go ahead and rest at the bonfire. Now there's a simple trick to this guy, and if you are using a dex build, there we go. Now you may think, wait a minute, how are we supposed to get his stuff? Well, this is a Dark Souls game. And there we go. Restart the game and the items should be here. And it is an Uchigatana, Master's Attire and Master Glove. We're not going to use any of that. I just wanted the souls early on, so yes. And so that will be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode we are going to continue our journey. We are going to travel to the High Wall of Lothric. Exciting, isn't it? Please leave a comment, like and subscribe if you like this video. More videos will come, and I will also continuing my Bloodborne playthrough, walkthrough thing, so don't you worry about that. And as soon as the new Hitman episodes are available, I will of course continuing with them as well. Thank you so much. See you.